Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you're all fine and safe. It's been quite a long vacation, isn't it? We've had lots of fun and lots of rest, and we were safe in our houses. But I think it's time to get back to our studies now. And for some time, we have to learn in this manner. I know you're missing your teachers, your friends, but just for a short while now, we have to wait. And then we'll all be back together. So let's get started with today's lesson. And the first lesson which we are going to do is the tail of a mountain. Tail of a mountain. Now you must be thinking, tail. Does the mountain have a tail? Like dog's tail, cat's tail, cow's tail, elephant's tail? No, this is not that tail. That tail has another spelling. T-A-I-L. That is an animal's tail. This tail, T-A-L-E, means story. So this is a story of a mountain. So let's read on to know what's the story of this mountain. Okay? You have to read along with me. The first letter, A. A lonely mountain feels very sorry for itself until it accidentally learns a wonderful secret. So what does the first sentence tell us? The first sentence is telling us that there's a mountain and it's very lonely, alone, no friends, nobody to talk to, nobody to play with. So it was all alone and feeling lonely. And it was feeling sorry for itself. Sorry. When you say you do something wrong, sorry. But here the mountain is saying sorry to itself. No, it was feeling sorry for itself. Means it was feeling bad for itself. It was feeling very sad. Oh, why I don't have friends? Why I can't play with somebody? So it was feeling very sorry for itself. Sad. Until one day, what happens? It accidentally. Did the mountain have an accident? No. It came to know by chance, by luck, by good fortune. It came to know about a wonderful secret. It came to know about a amazing secret. And what was that secret? Let's find out. So as we go through the story, we'll come to know that what was the wonderful secret and how did it find it out. Let's read on. Once upon a time, there lived a mountain which was so high that it might have been the very tallest mountain in the whole world, in the full, total world. So there was a mountain which was so high and so tall that it could have been the tallest mountain in the world. Do you know about the tallest mountain in the world? Do you know its name? Can anybody? Come on, let me see. Yes, Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the whole world. It stood alone in the blue sky. So they are saying that the mountain stood alone in the blue sky. But you must be wondering that how can anybody stand in the sky? Can you stand? I cannot stand. Nobody can stand until you know how to fly. But here stood alone in the blue sky means that it was so tall and so high that it could touch the sky. And when we raised our head, we can see that it was the only one which was touching the sky or which was reaching the sky. The plain was far below it. So this is the mountain and this is the ground. So the plain was far below it. The mountain is so high, so tall, and the ground, the flat surface, is down, 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 far away. Have you ever climbed a mountain? Or have you gone for trekking? So as you climb higher and higher and higher, you can see that the ground has gone down and down and down. The houses will look so small. The people will look small. The trees will look small. So the plain was far below it. And because it was so tall and so high, nobody could reach it. It had very few friends. Only the big fluffy clouds reached all the way to its peak. But there was somebody or there was something that could reach or that could touch the mountain. What was that? Or what were they? They were the clouds. You've seen the sky? Look at the sky. It's full of white clouds. Even in the picture it's showing that there are clouds which can touch the mountain. So the big fluffy clouds reached the top of the mountain. It could touch them. Fluffy. Fluffy means soft, light and airy. Like your pillow. Your pillow is also fluffy. It is soft. It is so light. It is airy. So the fluffy cloud could touch its peak. Peak is the pointed part of the mountain. Look at the mountain. It has a triangle like pointed end. That is called a peak. And how did it enjoy? Let's read. But what fun it was to poke a pointed peak into the fluffy middle. So if I say it's a cloud and it is soft and fluffy just like your pillow, and this is the mountain with its pointed peak. So when the clouds are coming, it is poking the middle of the cloud like a sharp needle, like how you take a balloon and you poke your finger. Come on, all of you, show me your finger and start poking your palm. Yes, this is poking. So it would poke the pointed end in the middle of the clouds and it used to enjoy itself. And when it was poking the clouds, what would happen? It tickled them. So the mountains got tickled. Have you ever tickled your friends? Or your mummy has tickled you and you couldn't stop laughing? The same way, it tickled them. The clouds would burst into laughter. So when the mountain poked the clouds got tickled and they would start laughing. Burst into laughter means they would start laughing loudly. And sometimes they would laugh so hard that they would cry. Then it would rain on the earth below. So when you're tickling somebody, that person laughs and laughs and laughs and tells you, stop it, don't do it anymore. And what happens? They start to cry. The same way, the clouds were laughing so badly, so continuously. Laugh so hard means continuously they were laughing and badly they were laughing. So much they were laughing that their stomachs would pain and they would start to cry. And when they are crying, what happens? It starts to rain. Where? On the earth below. We are living under the sky. So when the clouds rain, what will happen? It will fall on the earth below. One hot summer, the sun shone down so hard and long that for several days there wasn't a single little cloud in the sky. So one day it was a summer month and it was so hot. The sun was shining for many days. It was shining so hard. So hard means continuously for a long time. Strong sunshine. And long means the days are long, morning to evening. The summer days are very long. So the sun was shining for a longer period of time and for several days, for many days, that there wasn't a single little cloud. There was not even one cloud in the sky because it was so hot. The sky was empty. The mountain felt very sad. Finally, when it could not bear being lonely any longer, it asked the great wide sky, "Why won't you let the little ones run and play? Where have they gone?" So, because there were no clouds, they were its friends. So, it was missing them. It felt very sad. And when it could bear no longer, bear means the animal bear? No. Here, bear bear means it could not wait any longer. It could not tolerate any longer because it was so alone. It was getting impatient that when will I see my friends? Where are they? So it asked the great wide sky. Great wide sky means the big blue sky, which is the greatest thing on earth, right? It has no beginning, no end. It's like a big playground on top. So it asked the great wide sky, "Why won't you let the little ones run and play?" So the clouds are like small children to the mountain. They are like the little ones. It's asking, where are the little ones? Why aren't they running and playing in the sky? Where have they gone? So do you want to know where have they gone? Me too. I too want to know where have they gone. But I think we'll have to wait for the next class. Children, I hope you have enjoyed this part of the lesson and you must have understood it too. I want you to read this lesson as many times as possible. I have highlighted some difficult words for you to learn the spellings and write their meanings. You have to take your notebook, English notebook, and you have to write them down. The words are lonely mountain, accidentally, wonderful secret, whole, plain, below, reached, fluffy, peak, pointed, middle, tickled, burst, laughter. Several, bare, little. So until the next class, children, please read it and do your assignments and don't forget to revise. Okay? Bye.